You need to be implementing these 6 networking tips at the next fashion event that you attend. Last night, I attended a modeling agency party, and I realized that a lot of you guys will probably attend an event like that and have zero idea how to maximize the opportunities you could potentially have. The first easiest thing that you should be doing when you attend a fashion event like this is dress the part. Okay, it's so important, especially when you're in the industry, because image is everything, and people will judge you based on how you look to dress cool. You have to dress cool, you guys. This is why it's important for you to have a wardrobe, not only for doing test shoots, but also when you're attending events. You want to be wearing clothes that people will compliment you on, and that allows for people to approach you and have a conversation with you. Fact of the matter is, if you're dressed cool at an event like this, people are going to want to talk to you. And if you're dressed basic, no one is going to want to approach you, no one's going to talk to you because you're an afterthought. You're not memorable. 2, arrive early. You guys need to understand that a network industry event is not the same as a night out with your friends. You have to keep in mind that the people that put these events together, especially if they're in the industry, they're busy. They're not going to spend all night long partying, especially because most of them have responsibilities. They're older, they're in their 30s or 40s or even older than that sometimes. Which means that if you want to actually meet the most important players in modeling or in the fashion industry, you want to show up on time and stay in the beginning, because halfway through the event, they usually tend to leave because they either have to catch a flight or they're tired because they have something to do the next day. These are important people. They usually show up to these events to make appearances, but they're not going to stay the entire event. So you need to show up early in order for you to have a chance at being able to talk and network with them. Because after halfway through the night, you're just partying with other people that are on your level. 3, do not get drunk. Listen to me. Do not get drunk at a networking event. That's the worst thing that you could do. Why? Because number 1, you're not fully in control of who you are. As much as you're like, I need alcohol to make me more outgoing. Bro, learn a different method, because in most cases, especially if you guys are younger, you don't know how to control yourself with alcohol. And if you get drunk at these events, you can actually damage your reputation and your chances of leaving a good impression with powerful players at these events. So don't risk it. Don't get drunk, and definitely don't let someone else get you drunk either, okay? Be smart. 4, you need to be collecting Instagram handles whenever you attend these events, which means that every single conversation you have should end with you asking them for their Instagram. And yes, a lot of times this means you're going to have to initiate the following first. And then when you do, be intentional about following up with them the next day and say, hey, it was great meeting you last night. Like, I hope we can keep in touch or build upon this relationship, whatever. But you want to leave with a memorable impression of them so that they can be engaged with your stories and your content to keep you in mind for future projects. 5, whoever hosted the event is going to be posting on their Instagram stories highlights from the event, which means they're probably going to be posting a lot of key important people from the industry that you should be following. So follow whoever they post and dig down through their Instagram feeds to figure out who they are and get on their radar, because more chances than not, they're going to be key industry players. 6, have fun. You guys got to understand, this is very skillful and very tactical. The people that have the most freeing and fun experiences at these events, like visibly so, are going to be the ones that everybody is attracted to, because most people who attend these events, you guys, are awkward. They're not very sociable people. They're people that are really insecure, and they're not as free to be themselves. That's why a lot of people like resort to alcohol, because that's like a thing that they do when they're feeling awkward. But if you're having fun, if you're dancing, because you don't care what people think about you, you're talking to people, you're laughing, you're moving around, people will see you as that might be someone important. We got to know who that person is, because they seem to be incredibly comfortable in who they are. And that's got to be you. That's how you win people over. That's how you make people remember who you are, because when people recall you, they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's the dude that was like talking to everybody and having a blast at the party last night. And notice, you could be that guy or girl, but that doesn't entail you being a reckless or a drunk or like extremely obnoxious. It just means that you're the person that's the most comfortable in their own skin at the event. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is this. You need to attend these events knowing your value and what you have to offer others. Because imagine if someone approached you and they met you for the first time and they got to know who you are, and then they were thinking of ways to contribute to your life and what you do. That's how you win the favor of people over, you guys. You approach these events with the objective to contribute, to add value to other people's lives, not to take or benefit. If you attend these events with the objective of taking and trying to gain something from people, everyone is going to feel that. And your interaction will not be memorable. It'll be one that they can feel like this person is really only here here and talking to me just to get something out of me or to use me. And what you guys got to understand is that the fashion world is a relationship-based industry. It's all about vibe. People in this industry will hire you simply because they like you. And there could be a model that's way better than you, but they will hire you because they like you, because they like your energy, because they like your personality. And these networking events are exactly where you should be going to be leaving these impressions with key industry people. And honestly, you should be treating everybody equally because you never know who's going to be an important player. But also that should just be customary in who you are, to be treating everybody equally, adding value to everyone's life. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. And if you have any more additional networking tips, please write them below so that everybody can see. Good luck attending your next event.